everybody. I'm Kaylee Shores here with Andrew Ottman for today's Day 3 True-Roo preview.
Day 3.
Finally.
Day 3. Day 3. You know, you start these things out with so much excitement because, wow, this is going to be great and everything's fresh and clean. And then the first layer of dust kind of hits you, and then the heat, and then, but you know, every morning you get here, you go, okay, wow, it's going to be a great day. And hey, I think it actually is going to be a great day.
Quite a nice day out today. Yeah, I know I showed up the first day on Thursday with a giant backpack. I was ready to go.
Yeah.
I had like a bandana on for a dust guard.
Yeah.
I was all geared up and ready to go. And today I've really slimmed down.
You've pared down.
I've slimmed down significantly. It's my amount of stuff I have with me is just getting less and less and less. Tomorrow I might just have my credit card. Who knows?
Well, this is kind of the cool thing about this is you're from Manchester.
Yeah.
And this is your first Bonnaroo.
It is. For years, since, the entire time I've been alive, I've been able to go out in my backyard and see the lights crossing in the sky and hear the
Yeah, you sent me a picture of it saying the lights of Bonnaroo. Yeah.
You can see and you can hear from my house, but it's my first time on the grounds while Bonnaroo is here. So it's very interesting. It's not what I expected.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up, you see all the people going to Walmart and all the places that you know to avoid. Like, okay, cones are starting to pop up, I'm not going to get on the interstate. Or different blow-ups are starting to show up, I'm not going to go to Walmart anymore. And everybody sort of relaxes into a hibernation for about a week, and you just avoid all public places. But everybody, since I've been here, has been so kind.
Yeah,
so kind.
That's really the Roo thing. And you've got a package that you'll be showing tomorrow on the show, sort of like the hometown feel of what folks here in Manchester think about Bonnaroo.
Yeah, kind of the local view of what I growing up perceived Roo as, and sort of also with that an inside perspective now into what Roo actually is once you're in here.
And that's part of our partnership with Middle Tennessee News, and we're really excited about that. So let's recap a little yesterday. Yesterday was crazy. We did the show with Rebecca was our host, and we did a wrap on the show, and we thought, hey, it was a pretty good show, and we got it ready for broadcast, and then all of a sudden we start getting texts and alerts, and
a giant storm just
pops
up out of nowhere.
so there's hey, everyone has to go to their car. We're closing Centeroo, but it was all over. Everything was put back together by 1:30, and so. But everyone was calm, and I think they were just being. It was
a very well executed precaution.
It was because we did not get a storm.
Right.
But it did cool down a little bit, and that was nice. But I thought everybody here at Bonnaroo, the staff and all the folks that are devoted to safety, I just think that was their primary.
They've been handling safety very well for the past several days.
Yeah, and they've got to keep things moving. And speaking of keeping things moving, yesterday's show we talked about how Centeroo was down to that main entrance at the famous arch, and social media was all buzz about, hey, it's long lines, Bonnaroo, you got to do something. Well, Bonnaroo did something about it, and social media now is saying, hey, it looks like they actually fixed it. So that's they do the tune-ups.
Well-oiled machine here after, 22 years now.
Well, now I think she's going to embarrass me. I haven't done my research. So yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah.
Well, every day we do a vlog, a day in the life.
Yeah, our social media team for MTSU go around and show what a typical day looks like at Bonnaroo. So let's roll the vlog.
Okay, so a little update on the weather. We're actually being evacuated from the grounds right now. So we're heading out of the grounds out to our cars. It's for weather. So hopefully everybody stays safe, and we'll keep you updated as the day goes on. Okay, so we're back in the car. This is our little evacuation crew back here. We're just waiting to hear some more news, but it's starting to look
a little cloudy.
The weather is starting to match the warnings, so we'll see how it goes. There's a possibility of hail, so I'm a little worried about my car, but as long as we're safe, it's nothing that can't be fixed. So we've been given the all clear. We're back in the press lounge, ready to get the day going now. Back on the grounds, eating some food. Our other member of our social team, Hannah, just made it. Very exciting. We're heading back to the press lounge for a press conference. We all just went to the Liquid Death, country club type thing, and got tattoos. Have fun.
Going on a Ferris wheel.
Oh my God, we're the media pin. We're Isaiah Rashad.
I cannot believe it.
MTSU alumni.
Literally unreal. Literally unreal.
Great stuff. Oh, should we show it?
Becca and Izzy and
Incredible.
Lily, and when I was trying to pull the news team together, you know, I was, you know, who's available, who can do this. I did that Ron Burgundy Anchorman
Yeah,
news
my
team.
mom sent that to me. She was like, "Look what Ottman tagged you in."
The news team assemble, and everybody. So you call, you answered the call, and everybody came out. But yesterday we got two more folks, and so the social team is rocking and doing a great job with
Growing.
the vlog. And if you're not following us on TikTok, on Instagram Story, Reels, you really should, because they're having a lot more fun than I am.
And they're great characters. They have the best time, and you can really tell what the essence of Rue is just watching through their eyes. Where
Yeah.
they go and what they do, they do a great job.
And you know, we talk about this all the time on the show. We are so proud of our students in the College of Media and Entertainment. You know, we consider them the stars of the show. They're the reason we're here.
Right.
Because, you know, in addition to Kaylee, we have students, other students from journalism, but we also have students from recording industry, media arts, and they are working the truck, this mobile production lab, beautiful ESPN style mobile studio, and they're
Yeah.
doing video work for the Who stage and
And
the
the
other
other
stage,
stage.
and that's
Yeah.
been cool.
We work hard.
Yeah.
We work hard, and we're not just in class all the time. Most of our class is on the ground. I feel like just being here for a year now, the amount of on-ground experience that I've gotten, it's just something that MTSU is great at doing.
And here you are on the ground at Bonnaroo.
Here I am, boots on the ground at Bonnaroo.
Oh, yeah, Dean
Or
Keel
like
called it
Dean
flip-
Keel
flip-
said,
flip-flops
flip-flops on the
That's
ground.
pretty,
She's
pretty
not
close,
wrong.
and she's not wrong at all.
She's not wrong.
So one of those folks with flip-flops on the ground is Izzy, and she's got a report on something called the
On
denim
the
tree.
denim tree, yeah. So me and a graduate student, Megan Cole, we came upon it on Thursday. It's really cool. You go and you've got a leaf and you can write on it. I did mine with bleach. I wrote
Okay.
like on it in bleach. It's really neat, and everybody just writes whatever they
Yeah.
want to write on their leaf. It's just a community effort, and I'm excited to see what it looks like by tomorrow. But let's see what Izzy has to show us.
The ideas of wisdom and love are spread all across Bonnaroo Farms, but one place has it all. Welcome to the Denim Tree, where people can write their own messages for other festival goers to visit. Created by the Denim brand Lee, guests like this next visitor are able to stop
So
by.
I made this. It says "Become who you truly are." It's a paraphrase from the quote, "The privilege of a lifetime." It's just a really great motto to live by.
This tree is covered in mottos, names, quotes that will continue to fill up throughout the weekend. And it's massive. Guests can write something crazy or something that people should remember.
It's okay, dear. Is there a story behind it? Just pretty much like if someone comes up and they're not doing okay, it's just a reminder for them to be like, it's okay.
This denim tree is spreading love and kindness here in Manchester and being spread on social media for all of the world to see. From Bonnaroo, Isabella Gutierrez, Middle Tennessee News.
You know, that really is neat.
It's a really neat idea.
The cool thing about Bonnaroo, you know, there's all this is on Bonnaroo's website. They've got so many things in addition to the concerts. And those are the kind of fun things that are out there that, you know, the vendor tents and other things, you just have fun bumping into things that you just didn't expect.
Yeah, there's an entire Coca-Cola experience
Yeah.
studio that we came upon on Thursday that was really interesting. They were still working on getting it set up, but it's all of the things that people come up with here. It's just such a unique environment.
All right, no fancy transition here. I just going to move to the next package because it's really exciting.
It is.
Lily Manyara, who's one of my media writing students. You were in my media writing class. She is as well. She was this last semester. And she caught up with Cece Coakley. She's an MTSU student. She's majoring in music business. Lily majors in music business. But the cool thing is that Cece has really found her niche as a recording artist. She's Insta famous. She's TikTok famous. Her second single just dropped, Listerine. It's getting some waves, and she was here, right?
Yeah, she was here and she performed on one of the stages that our MTSU students are producing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really a combined effort. That entire show was all MTSU. So
Everything behind the cameras, in front of the cameras was all MTSU.
the people reporting on the people
And,
using the cameras.
and here we all are.
Everything.
So
We're really running the show.
So Lily got a hold of her. We texted her after the show and said, "You've got to come to the media tent and let's do an interview for the program."
Yeah.
And here it is.
Hi, my name is Lily Manyara. I'm here at Bonnaroo with MTSU, and today I have two very special guests with me, artist Cece Coakley and one of her musicians, Oscar Dunn. So how is it balancing your career as an artist with being a student at MTSU?
So I still do all online classes, which definitely helps because you can kind of go at your own pace, I guess. But kind of just do as much school as I can when I'm free and figure out the rest when I'm busy. That's kind of the way I've been doing it since COVID. So far, so good. Haven't flunked out yet, so.
Nice. So how is it, how has MTSU helped you develop your career as an artist with the major you're currently in?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is just the people I've met. Like Oscar and I met in my first music business class, and now he plays bass for me. So that's a super sweet thing we get to share in together, especially getting to be in the same class and then getting to, I don't know, do shows and hang out and have a good time. I think a good piece of advice that I probably needed to hear when I first was a student and trying to be an artist is to not take yourself so seriously.
Her bass player Oscar is also an MTSU student.
We
current
can't leave
student.
Oscar out. He's getting ready to graduate as well. He's a music business major, and it's just really exciting to see all those MTSU ties here at Bonnaroo. It seems like we're all wearing our MTSU gear. We bump into folks that are not only attending the festival as fans, but backstage and performers and the folks that make this thing all come together.
Yeah, people you don't even
all
know
here.
are here. We're everywhere.
They're all here.
We are everywhere.
Well, we've been talking, and it's probably time to stop talking. But we always end every show with the host giving us a couple of recommendations on what we should be looking for today, Saturday at Bonnaroo.
All right, tonight I'm looking forward to Billy Strings. I know not many people my age are really into bluegrass music, but
Okay.
he's kind of bringing it back.
Yeah?
He's pretty impressive.
With
he's
a
young
twist,
guy.
right?
Yeah, he's got a little more electrical sound
Electric
to
bluegrass.
him.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's an interesting guy. And then 21 Savage, if you're into rap, big name performing tonight. He's out of Atlanta, so those are two that I'll be watching out for. Even though I'm not a huge rap fan, he's a pretty big name. So
Bonnaroo
I'll
is about
be there.
broadening your horizons.
That's right.
You get to sample. You really do. You get to
That's
sample a
right.
lot.
I'll try it.
Yeah.
See how it goes.
There you go.
See how it goes. So
Well, it's been a great show.
yeah, well, it was nice talking to you, and have a good day at Rue.
Happy Rue, everybody.